Imagine this. You're sitting at home. Everything feels normal until suddenly it doesn't. Sharp pain. Pressure in your chest. You try to stand. But something's wrong. You're alone. No one to call your name. No one to see you fall. This isn't a scene from a movie. For millions of people, it's a real moment they never saw coming. And in that moment, what you do next will matter more than anything else. Not tomorrow. Not 5 minutes later. Right now. This video could help save your life. We'll guide you through 7 powerful steps to follow if a heart attack hits and there's no one around. Simple actions. No fluff. No fear. Just the truth. Delivered calmly and clearly. Stay with us until the end. Because the last step. That one might be the reason you get to tell this story later. Step 1. Know the warning signs early. The very first step to surviving a heart attack when you're alone is being able to recognize the warning signs as soon as they start. Most people think a heart attack always begins with a dramatic, crushing chest pain like what you see in the movies. But the truth is, it can start much more quietly, and the symptoms are often easy to dismiss, especially when you're by yourself. You might feel a pressure or tightness in the center of your chest, like something heavy is pressing down. That feeling might come and go or stay for several minutes. Sometimes the pain doesn't even stay in the chest. It can move into your arms, especially the left one, or spread to your neck, jaw, back, or even your stomach. Shortness of breath can be another early warning sign. If you suddenly feel winded or like you can't catch your breath, even while sitting still, don't brush it off. Some people break out in a cold sweat without warning, or feel lightheaded, dizzy, or nauseous. Others, especially women, might experience an overwhelming sense of fatigue, feeling more exhausted than usual, even without doing much. If any of these symptoms start, even mildly, don't wait. Don't tell yourself it's probably nothing. Listen to your body. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Time is critical, and the earlier you act, the better your chances of surviving. Recognizing these signs early can be the difference between life and death, especially when no one else is around to notice them for you. Step 2. Call for help immediately. Once you recognize the warning signs, don't second-guess yourself. The next step is simple but absolutely vital. Call for help. Immediately. If you're alone and you think you might be having a heart attack, pick up the phone and dial emergency services without hesitation. In most countries, that's 911. Do not try to drive yourself to the hospital. Do not wait to see if the symptoms go away. And do not try to tough it out. Minutes matter. The faster help gets to you, the better your chances of surviving. When you call, stay as calm as possible. Give the dispatcher your exact location, and clearly explain that you believe you're having a heart attack. If you're using a mobile phone, unlock the door if you're able to, so paramedics can get in quickly when they arrive. Many people, especially those who live alone, hesitate to make that call. They worry about bothering emergency services or being wrong. But here's the truth. Emergency responders would always rather arrive and find out it's a false alarm than arrive too late to save you. Never feel embarrassed or unsure. Your life is worth the call. The key here is speed. The sooner medical professionals can reach you, the sooner they can begin treatment, and the higher your chance of recovery. So once the warning signs appear, make that call. No waiting. No doubting. Just act. Step 3. Stay calm and take action while you wait. After calling for help, the next few minutes are critical. What you do while you wait for emergency services can make a real difference. First, try to stay calm. Panic speeds up your heart and puts more stress on it, which is exactly what you want to avoid during a heart attack. Take slow, deep breaths. Sit down or lie back in a comfortable position, preferably somewhere paramedics can reach you easily. If you're near the front door, stay close. If not, unlock the door now if you haven't already. Next, if you've been prescribed nitroglycerin by your doctor for chest pain, take it exactly as instructed. This can help improve blood flow to your heart. If you haven't been prescribed anything or you're not sure, don't take any medication on your own. Stick to what your doctor has advised in the past. One more important action. If you're not allergic and have no medical reason to avoid it, chew an aspirin. Regular uncoated aspirin if available. Chewing it helps it get into your bloodstream faster. Aspirin helps thin your blood and can slow the clotting process that causes heart attacks. This one simple step has saved countless lives. And finally, don't move around too much. Avoid walking, climbing stairs, or doing anything physical. Rest, stay alert, and focus on breathing calmly. Help is on the way, and staying as still and relaxed as possible will help your heart until it arrives. Remember, in those few minutes before help gets there, you are not powerless. These simple actions, staying calm, taking aspirin if safe, and minimizing movement, can buy you the time you need. Step 4. Prepare now so you're not alone later. The truth is, the best time to survive a heart attack isn't during the emergency. It's before it ever happens. That's why this final step matters so much. Prepare now, while you're healthy and thinking clearly. Because when the moment comes, preparation can be your greatest ally. Start by making sure your phone is always within reach, especially at night. Keep it charged and near your bed or favorite chair. You might even want to consider a wearable emergency alert device. These can call for help with just the press of a button, even if you can't reach your phone. Write down a list of emergency contacts, your doctor, neighbors, close friends, and keep it in a visible place like on the fridge or by the phone. You can even save ICE, in case of emergency, numbers on your mobile phone so responders know who to call. It's also smart to keep a small folder with your medical history, any medications you take, allergies, and insurance information. If paramedics arrive while you're unconscious or unable to speak, that folder can speak for you. But beyond tools and paperwork, preparation also means talking. If you live alone, let a neighbor or friend know about your health risks. Ask them to check in once in a while. It's okay to be independent, and you absolutely can be, but you don't have to be invisible. Lastly, listen to your body every day. Don't ignore small symptoms. Build habits now that make emergency situations easier later. Being alone doesn't mean being helpless. With the right steps in place, you're not just hoping to survive. You're setting yourself up to thrive, no matter what life throws your way. Let me know if you'd like a closing message or final call to action to wrap up the video, or visual/voiceover directions for editing. Bandenoa. Step 5. Believe in your strength, but don't be afraid to ask for help. Perhaps the hardest part about growing older, especially when you live alone, is accepting that you may need help from time to time. Not because you're weak, not because you're incapable, but because being human means we all reach moments when strength comes from knowing when to reach out. Living alone doesn't mean you have to handle every emergency by yourself. It's okay to ask for support. It's okay to plan for the what-ifs. And it's more than okay to build a little network around you. A doctor you trust, a neighbor you check in with, even a local community group or faith center that knows your name. You've made it this far in life for a reason. You've weathered storms, raised families, built careers, faced heartache, and kept going. That same inner strength will carry you forward, even in moments of crisis. But pairing that strength with smart planning, and with the courage to lean on others when needed, isn't a weakness. It's wisdom. So take heart, prepare, connect, and trust that you're not alone in this world, even when it feels that way. Because surviving a heart attack while living alone isn't just possible. It's something you can absolutely do, with calm steps, clear thinking, and a plan that starts today. Let me know if you'd like me to write a closing narration or outro for your video, or provide visual and music suggestions to match this final message. Step 6. Choose life one day at a time. Every day you wake up, you're making a powerful decision to keep living, learning, and adapting. Surviving a heart attack, or even just preparing for one, is not just about emergency steps. It's about valuing your own life enough to protect it, to believe it still matters deeply. 'Cause it does. You may live alone, but you are not alone in your experiences. Millions of older adults face similar worries. But those same people you included are still here. Still capable of strength. Still capable of joy. Still capable of starting new chapters. So keep choosing life. Keep taking your walks, checking your blood pressure, laughing when you can, and talking to those who make you feel seen. Keep learning how to protect yourself, and don't let fear write your story. You've already taken the most important step. You've cared enough to watch this. That means you're ready. And that's more than enough. From this moment forward, live not in fear of what might happen, but with the quiet confidence that you're ready. You're resilient. And no matter what comes next, you'll face it, calmly, wisely, and with your heart wide open. Would you like a short outro paragraph to wrap up the video, like a narrator closing? Or help turning this into a full script with transitions, images, or voiceover timing? Step 7. You're not alone, the journey continues. This is where the guide ends, but your journey doesn't. Because every breath you take, every quiet morning, every small action you choose, those are victories. Whether you live in a busy city or a quiet home tucked away, your life has weight, value, and meaning. Remember this. Surviving isn't just about emergencies. It's about choosing to live well between them. It's about building a life that's safe, calm, and connected, even in solitude. You've just taken in knowledge that could save your life, or someone else's. Let it sit with you. Rewatch this video if you need to. Share it with someone who might benefit. And most of all, keep showing up for yourself. Because the truth is, you don't have to be surrounded by people to feel supported. Sometimes all it takes is one voice, maybe this voice, to remind you that you're seen, you're strong, and you're never truly alone. Until next time, take care of your heart, and never stop believing in your strength. Let me know if you'd like me to turn this into a complete video script with intro, transitions, and closing narration, or if you'd like suggestions for visuals, background music, or voiceover style.